What up, music mob? It's your boy, Sonny Von Cleveland. I'm here. Today, we're doing a promo event again for Music Meltdown 3 coming to the Odeon, downtown Cleveland, Ohio, August 14th. It's going down. We're inside of 2 weeks out. The show is going to be incredible. Headlined by Mayday, Strange Music's own. It's going to be an intense show. It's going to be awesome. Tonight, joining me, we have 3 independent artists that are killing the game, and they're going to be showing up at this show. They're going to be here with us. We have Cole Sadistic, who is not only is he a beast at performing, and he's getting ready to drop a new video, but he is co-hosting the event with me. We're going to be talking to him. We're going to be talking to Boob J, who is a magnificent artist. He's going to be here, and DWare, who just dropped his new album. So we're going to be talking with all 3 of these boys. They're here with us. If you have any questions, anything you want to know about the show, now's the time. For the next hour or so, we're going to be talking with these cats. So sit down, strap it in. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Maniacs worldwide. Hold it up in the sky, let's ride. Maniacs on deck. One tribe, one life, one time. If you feel it, then you fucking with the best. Maniacs on deck. Maniacs worldwide. Hold it up in the sky, let's ride. Maniacs on deck. One tribe, one life, one time. If you feel it, then you fucking with the best. Maniacs on deck.
Boom! What's up, y'all? We got the boys in the house. Boob J, Cole Sadistic, and DWare. What's up, boys?
What's up?
How's everybody doing on this fine Monday evening? Hope everybody's well.
We rocking. How's everything out there?
It's beautiful. It's fucking paradise. Ain't much can go wrong out here.
Keep rubbing it in, motherfucker.
We got Jessica F is tuned in from Sweden. I hope you're doing good, hon. Ohio's own Paul Seide is in the building. I believe he's going to be at the show. So that's going to be good. Everybody put up for DWare's wall is in the house as well. There he is. LTTV is in the building. What's up, Lisa? She is there watching with us. It's good to see everybody tuned in. Let's start off with going around the panel, and we're going to have y'all introduce yourselves and tell us what all you guys do. We'll start with the man to my left, Boob J.
What up, y'all, man? It's Boob J, straight out of fucking Painesville, Ohio, repping for Greater Ohio, Cleveland, Euclid, Eastlake, Lake County, Cuyahoga County, all that fun jazz. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents, but a master of zero. I do a little bit of everything. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. The ones that do know me probably have a lot of high and mighty things to say about me, but I'm only one man. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
I think there's a lot of people that know Boob J. He is one half of ADX, the song you just heard on the intro. Shooting it down to Cole Sadistic, my man, looking wicked as hell right now. What's up, bro? Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
Going on, Sonny? Cole Sadistic out of Southern Michigan. What do? I piss people off and occasionally spit something that sounds good. At least I try to anyway.
I love the new single and video are about to drop, right?
I've never been more excited about anything in my entire life.
Ooh, it sounds so good, man. It sounds so good. DWare, shoot it over to you, man. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
First of all, you got to unmute the mic.
You got to unmute your mic, D.
My
There
bad.
There you go.
That's what happens when you got kids. When you do an interview and they come down and try to talk with you, you got to mute it real quick. But man, I go by the name DWare, and I do a number of things, man. I'm a songwriter, rapper, and a drummer. I play. I come from the Wolf Hunters, playing drums for the Wolf Hunters. So some of you might know me from my work with the Wolf Hunters.
Nice. All right. So all of you guys, give me the lowdown on what's going down at Music Meltdown 3. I know there's some performances that even I don't know about, and I fucking built the goddamn show with Lisa. But I know y'all got. Look at the smiles I'm getting. Look at the smiles.
We definitely can't tell you everything, because then that'll give away most of it. And Lisa's watching right now, so we definitely can't fucking tell you everything.
Look at these devious smiles right now from all three of you boys. Something is brewing.
All three of us, we know.
Right.
We'll say. We got a couple of surprises, for the crowd and especially for Lisa. But so we can't tell too much, But we the fans will be able to see performances from all of us, from the whole NFG crew. There's a few things we're not letting out there though.
Love it. Lisa's over there. She's shaking in her boots right now. She's like, yeah.
I can feel the frustration coming through her keyboard.
That's right.
She was hoping that I was going to slip right there and give something away.
I felt the temperature in the room start to rise a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. So, Cole, you are hosting with me. Tell us a little bit about your background in music and what Music Meltdown is for you and all that.
Oh man, I've been kicking around a little bit of dirt here and there throughout the scene throughout that's 22, 23 years back and forth between I started out, following around my older friends that were in bands and kind of seeing what they were doing and learning the ins and outs. And then I started my own projects, started Razor Casket, which got me in the door with a lot of people up, especially up Harpo's. Brian Redaway, shout out to the dude. He's a stage manager at Harpo's, doing a lot of good shit up there right now to rebuild that.
I haven't been to Harpo's since 04.
It's going to be all new next time you see it. They're doing a lot of work to it right now, man. I got a lot of props and respect for those guys. They actually kind of got me going, really. Razor Casket wouldn't have been nothing if it wouldn't have been for Harpo's and all the stuff we were doing up there. And then I went from that into 1031.
Mighty 1031 up in this bit. Listen, one of the best performances I've ever seen. Still to this day, I talk about it all the time. We played in a fucking barn. There was hay. There were farm animals. There were horse troughs with merch booths set up inside of them. And then all the lights went out, and I seen this motherfucker at the top of the barn with all the light, man. Listen, the makeup was lit, and it just, what a performance, man. That was it was definitely inspiring to see. Boob J's been in the scene for a while. Talk to us a little bit about some of your music and some of the things you've accomplished and where you're at now with that, and what you're looking forward to with Music Meltdown.
Yeah, man, I've been making music now for, I'd say, probably about 18 years. I took a step out of it for a couple years because I got sick and tired of performing the same music constantly over and over again. So I wanted new material to come out with and do shows with. I got sick and tired of doing the same stuff and performing at the same venues. I really wanted to break out and do other stuff. So then I got some opportunities to work alongside of Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony and open up for Tech Nine and this and that. And that's what really got my foot in the door. Because once people, you already know, when you go do shows like that, the place is packed.
Right.
So people, you get off stage and people have never heard you will come up to you and just start talking to you and be like, yo, what's your name? Where can I find your shit? And that's where it really started going crazy.
Now, DWare, you have been in the music scene for a while. DWare and I were in a band together actually for a while, the Wolf Hunters. You've been rolling with them for a couple of years now on the drum tip, but you've been doing solo music for quite a while, yeah?
Yeah, man. So I've been working with Wolf Hunters for a while, but a lot of people actually don't know, but I've been doing music before Wolf Hunters.
Right.
That's actually how me and Wolf Hunters met. They met me. They saw me playing drums and doing some of my solo work. But since I've been with Wolf Hunters, I kind of put my work on hold. Joined that team. We did some work and built the Wolf Hunter brand. So I got the opportunity to step out and start pushing my solo records again. So and it's been great though. I've been getting nothing but love from the fans, from the people.
I love it. Now, we've all been in the game for a while. I want to ask you guys. We're gonna have a couple of conversations here. What do you guys think it is about the music game right now, where it's at? Coming from not just because Cole, you rap too, so it's not everybody here. There's a good mix of rap and metal here. What do you guys think the state of the music as it is now? What's the hardest part for independent individual artists to really get their foot in the doors post-COVID? And COVID's not even over yet, but COVID came in, really put a halt to a lot of music stuff. What do you think the biggest challenges we face now? Just run around.
Honestly, man, I feel like one of the biggest challenges that we face is as and it's not even just emerging artists, it's really just artists in general, you know what I'm saying, fighting it to keep your name out there. But really the scene is saturated now. You know, it's a lot of artists, a lot of musicians that are trying to, you know, get their brand out here or even maintain the level of attention that they have. You know, and it's nowadays it's becoming so much more easier for anybody just to step up and put out a new song or something.
For sure.
You know, so you're fighting for you're fighting for the attention, you know, to cut through the noise of so many other artists. That's my opinion.
Cole, what do you think?
I actually agree with D 100%. The only thing that I would build off from that, you know, is that it's kind of like, I call it the quicksand mentality, you know, because with the whole streaming thing, it's kind of eliminated record labels in a good degree, not completely, but in a good degree. And with that, it's brought art and creativity back to music, and it's made it easier for artists to get their stuff out there. But like D said, it's because of that, and because of how easy it is to put your stuff out there now, it is very oversaturated.
Does it become, in that respect, does it become like a gladiator field? Is it a survival of the fittest type mentality out there?
Like I'm gonna add on top of that, on top of what Cole just said, and on top of what DWare just said, because to me, being oversaturated, okay, and especially nowadays, you got people streaming, you got people doing videos on YouTube, like off their phone, this and that, and there's so many different styles of music coming out right now that virtually nobody in the world can think of an area that has not been touched. So like really trying to come up with some originality to really get your foot in the door, that's the number one most difficult thing. Because no matter how original you come out with a song and you think you're being original, somebody could be like, hey, you know, there's already a Rage Against the Machine. You know, there's already a, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
No doubt. It's definitely harder to find a new flavor. But I think, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think by the 90s, everybody had already done just about everything there is to do in music, and once in a while you come up with somebody new. But I think it's about reinventing.
I think that's kind of where we're at right now.
Right.
It's kind of like how movies, you know, now they're doing remakes. In the music industry, we're kind of on that, you know, where we're like, you know, everyone's pulling out, well, what do we have in our closet? What have we worked with? What ideas have I seen? What, you know, and you're kind of just building what you can, and you're not really building anything new. You're just building a new machine out of old parts.
Right. And
actually, I'll add to that too. Honestly, too, I feel like we're in the age right now, like the culture that we're in. Sometimes it feels like they don't even like it seems like some people nowadays don't even want the originality. You know, when you're creating content.
Do you think that's stemming from a place of some people are doing it because they think that the money and the fame and all that will come, or is it because they have the passion to do it? Because you see a lot of artists that it's you can almost tell that they don't have a passion for it, that they're literally going through and saying, okay, what dots can I connect that are going to propel me forward the quickest, the fastest, the most lucratively, as opposed to this is my passion, this is what I do. Because speaking from personal knowledge, Boob J, he works his ass off at music. That's all he does. He goes to work, he comes home, he records.
Right.
That's passion. What are your thoughts on that, boys?
I think it's attention. I think right now, you know, some people enjoy the attention that comes with it, right?
For sure. I think we all enjoy the attention.
Yeah. You know, but you gotta think, right? You take somebody that's a nobody, right? Or somebody that was, you know, bullied or not liked or, you know, whatever negative thing you want to put with it. You take them and put them in front of on a platform, right? You know, and now they're gaining a bunch of attention. That feels good. You know what I mean? So some people do it, but I mean, there's so many different reasons why people would do it, but that's one of them. Some people do it just for the attention.
And we're not really going to get into, because there are some people that do it just for what it can bring them. And I think we know some of them people, and I think there's some people that attention will change them Cole,
Oh,
what do you
man.
think? What do you think about?
100%.
Cole? What do you think about attention changing people?
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
Go for it. Listen, this is
Well-
uncandid shit, bro. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Go for it.
I know a lot of fucking sharks that have started out as little fish and forgot that shit. And that's unfortunately, you know, part of the territory. And you know, that's kind of what my new single All My Life is about. It's you know, all those people that, you know, they just want the attention. So it's, you know, they think that there's all these guidelines and rules that you have to follow. You know, if you sing too much, it's too metal, or it's not metal enough, you know, or if you rap too much, it's not metal enough. Or, you know, on the flip side of that, if you're not talking about certain, you know, certain aspects or certain street shit, then it's not real rap. You know, like everyone's got that real, it's got to be real something, you know, like
That shit ain't gangster.
right. You know,
Gangsta, bro.
and that's what my new song is about, actually, is people like thinking that, you know, everyone has got to fit this fucking cookie cutter, and if you don't, then you're not real.
Right.
You know, honestly, to me, if you're breaking the mold, that's what fucking makes you real. You know what I mean? Like doing your own shit, and you're either gonna flop or you're gonna
Right.
you know, you're gonna succeed.
And
But it's gonna be on your own fucking back, you know?
Right. And like, to me, like, even if you flop, like people ask me like, okay, what if you don't make it in the music? Like, what's next? I'm still gonna fucking make music because I have a passion for it and I fucking love doing it, dude. I'll be fucking 60 in my house, in my studio, still recording music because it's what I love to do,
100%.
whether I make it or not.
Real talk. You know,
you can't give up.
growing up in Michigan, Sonny, I know you relate to this, man. Growing up in, you know, up in the middle of Michigan, you kind of have to fit like a certain criteria. You got to dress a certain way. You got to have the right last name. You got to be part of the right families.
Right.
You know, the right religious background, all that shit. You know, like it's not just music. There's like a cookie cutter for life in Michigan. You know, and if you don't fit it, then you're fucking a black sheep. You're a Satanist. You're you know, whatever they want to pigeonhole you.
Right. You're outed before you even get to say anything, just because you don't fit the fucking
100%.
Like
it's, if like he said, if you, like when I grew up, if you dressed in black and listened to death metal, you were a Satan worshiper off top.
Automatically.
You came from a broke, disgusting family. You were not part of the right families. From where we're from, the wealthy families run everything, and everybody knows who the fuck they are. And it can really inhibit somebody's ability to break out. But every once in a while, you find those people, like myself, like Cole, that we don't give a fuck what the stigma is. We're gonna go for what we love and what we know, and don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Right.
I let a lot of those people get in my way early on, but now I'm building a bridge out of the back, so I'm stepping out of those motherfuckers.
Facts. Now, it's interesting to see the dynamic of coming from small towns like Cole and we came from small town Michigan, but Danny and Boob J, you guys grew up in
Actually,
like the cities. Yeah.
I come from city, but it was a small city. It wasn't really. I come from Massillon, Ohio, which is not a big. It's not like a small town type of deal, but it's not big at all. You know what I mean? I didn't move to Cleveland until probably after I graduated college. But I went to I lived in Massillon and then eventually moved to Canton.
Right, and Canton's not a small city. It's a big.
Canton's not small, but where I grew up at was Massillon, which was small.
Right. Boob J, what do you think about the environmental impact on a person's music? Do you think what you do is inspired by where you're from, or do you think you got to kind of take that and make it your own? What do you think?
Me personally, I've seen people do it from all different walks of life. I've seen people that, you know, were never around negative shit. They had a good upbringing. They had both their parents still married, you know, this and that. And they just told stories, like just made shit up. Other people like me
that's other people, point.
Yeah, like other people like me that have been through a lot of turmoil, a lot of death, a lot of funerals, a lot of, you know, family getting divorced, me not talking to my sister, you know, like just losing your job, being homeless, living in a van, like, you know, stuff like that gives you inspiration and gives you something to write about. Some people have never been through that, but they still manage to write about it and make it livable, because sometimes they watch other people go through it and just mentally put themselves in that space. And they can make it work.
I want to ask you guys about this. Do you think it takes away from somebody's authenticity or being quote unquote real, as they say, if somebody writes from other perspectives. Like somebody, what is it? Ja Rule, I think, grew up kind of like in a good home with a good family and all that, but wrote gangster rap. I mean, I could be wrong. No disrespect to Ja Rule, but
I don't think it does at all.
What do you think? Because I don't think it takes away from your authenticity if you write artistry or poetry in motion, like music,
Right.
about something.
Me personally, I don't think it'd take away from your character. If anything, that'd add to it, because that could show you just like an artist with a blank page. You know, you start with a brush and you're just going off of what you see and what you hear, and you paint this elaborate picture. That's pretty much the same thing you're doing with music. You're taking that brush and you're painting this elaborate picture, this video that plays in somebody's head whenever they listen to music. But to other people in the world that aren't involved in the music, they will be the ones to be like, no, you're fake as fuck, bro.
Right. And I think that, go ahead, Danny.
I think that has a lot to do with not necessarily what you're talking about. I think it has everything to do with the heart behind the music, right? So if you have a person that's, you would call them a fake person, or somebody is not true to themselves, right? I think what happens is the music is actually what exposes that person. Do you know what I mean? I think it has everything to do with the heart behind the person, right? And that's just my opinion. I think the music scene will definitely expose, the fake people, if that's, who you are. You feel me?
Right. What do you think, Cole?
I agree. I think it definitely depends on the context, of your music or your persona or whatever the case may be. If you're out there trying to write songs and do videos representing that you are something you're not, then yeah, that's different, But if you're writing about a certain standpoint, whether that be like mental illness or, growing up in the streets or having a difficult upbringing or whatever, you can write about that perspective and be empathetic or sympathetic to that situation 100. And still be real. Without that context, that would kind of make cinema and a lot of other aspects of media not carry that kind of weight either,
And speaking to Lisa's comment here, and I love you, Lisa, but I think you're wrong here. You can't rap about being broke if you've never been broke. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think you can't rap about how it feels to be broke. Like you can't rap about and say, I came from this, I came from that.
I think
still rap about it, right?
See, I think this is where the context gets misdirected, because what Lisa just said was, okay, you can't rap about being broke unless you've ever been broke. To a point, she is correct. But if they're on a song talking about, I've been broke, I've been homeless, I've been, and you never have, that's fake as shit. But if you're telling a story about, watching your uncle go through drug addiction and being homeless and doing this and doing that, you can write it from that aspect. That doesn't make you fake. So you can, but you can't. It depends on where you're actually painting the picture from. If you're painting it from your two eyes and you're being fake about it, that's fake as shit.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Context and
again, I think it's all in the context. I think it is in context.
Right.
Yep.
Cole, what were you saying?
I was just saying that too. It's all about the context and perception.
No doubt. So what's coming up for each individual rapper here as we wind this thing down? A great conversation, by the way, boys. You guys brought it tonight. Boob J, what's coming up for Boob J in your career and your music, and where are you at? And tell us what's coming.
Me and Danny have been getting together religiously lately, working on new music. Got a lot of new projects coming out. Working on this new album. I showed Danny, I got a plethora, dude, of 400 songs that have never got released, never came out. So I'm in the process right now of probably just going to start flooding the waves and just putting a bunch of it out, revamping a bunch of it with original beats. Mm-hmm. Just get this new album done, and then once we get the new album done, do photo shoots, do music videos, do all this crazy shit that we've been talking about for years, because now it's time to kick it into gear.
Metal Mafia's in the house tonight. 2 up, 3 down, baby. What's happening there?
What up, Metal Mafia?
Co-headlining the show.
What up, Bob?
Come stopping by, showing some love. We like it. Yeah, that's definitely Amos shouting out Bob over there. Cole, what's coming up, man? Talk to us.
Oh man, August 6th, I got my first track coming out and video. This is going to be the first. I'm hoping for 6, maybe more. We'll see. I haven't actually put much information out about this at all, so I'm going to kind of spill the beans a lot right now.
Ooh, here we go. Exclusive shit.
My first album is going to be coming out sometime, hopefully before December. If everything goes well, it's going to be called Slaughter is the Best Medicine.
Ooh.
This is going to be the first track. I'm planning on doing a track and video for every song on the album. If
Nice.
things work out good, it's all going to be one big story as each video comes together. So I'm trying to do something really big with it, and the merch is all going to go in line with it too, like a big story. So
I like it.
I got some big
like
shit working. I'm looking forward to it. I'm cooking
But
up
we're
some big
definitely
shit.
going to keep an eye on that. And you can catch his premiere of the video. I'm going to do a reaction video to it. So I'm not going to catch it the moment it comes out.
Appreciate that, my brother.
But I'm going to throw up a reaction. I'm going to bring it to the ADX Nation. We're all going to watch Cole's new video together. If it's anything indicative by the photo shoot, this shit's going to be sick. And we all saw the snippet. It's nasty. Can you tell us about who's involved in this project? Can you spill some of the beans?
Yeah, I will. I got a couple of the guys that are going to be in my project that is going to be coming out hopefully next year. Razor Casket. My bass player Sean Crazy Legs Hostler is going to be doing live bass for me. Everybody in here is familiar with Mr. Thomas Church. He does all of my writing and music production for my tracks, and is most likely going to be doing live guitar.
I like it.
And hopefully, if I can yank hard enough on this guy's strings next to me, he might be beating some skins on stage with me. I'm trying.
I might know a drummer.
Yeah. I said that. I was like, this guy over here, maybe.
I like it. Well, we'll be watching for that. We'll keep you guys up to speed on all of that. DWare, what's coming up, man?
What's up, man?
You just dropped your album.
Yeah, man.
Tell us what's coming up.
Dude, I so recently just dropped a new project. A lot of people don't know that I actually have been sitting on that music for like the last probably 4 to 5 years. Oof. So I'm super pumped. Like the love and support that I got behind that project just really got me like even more passionate about what we do. And I'm already ready to push more content out, but I'm trying to pace myself. But I'm working on new content. I'm in the studio with Boob J right now, working on me and him working together, building new content, throwing back ideas, feeding off each other, working on.
And let me tell you this.
Yeah.
First track this dude brought to my studio. The first track was a banger, dude.
I like it.
Track 1, dude. Right out the gate. He wasn't even done with his verse yet. And I was like, I'm getting on this, right? He was like, yeah, that's the plan. I was like all right, let's go.
Dirty Dirt is also in the building. Dirty Dirt will be at the show. What's up? Shout out to Dirty Dirt.
Dirty Dirt, that's the homie right there.
In the building as well.
Yeah. So and I must, the other thing I'll say is that because I'm not trying to give too much, because we got to leave something for the anticipation of the people. But we also, as a collective team, me, Cole, Boob J, we're all working on content together. Also, it's almost like this is the thing that we have talked about and we enjoy about this team right now is there's so much diversity, right? So we have racial diversity, we have religious diversity. We come from different backgrounds. We have like musically, our styles are really diverse. But it's just working so well together right now. So it's been fun working with these guys. So
I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I got my hands in every goddamn cookie jar in the game. I can't wait to see this come out. I will be here to put everything on display to the world. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. So excited. I've known all of you guys for a while now, man. We've all been in the trenches digging and grinding. It's exciting to see y'all coming out with new stuff.
Yeah.
I'm stoked for the future, man. August 14th.
Ain't you coming out?
Cleveland, Ohio. The Odeon.
Let me just say this though, bro. Sonny, man, it's actually been fun watching you grow too, bro. Like I've been able to. I think I've worked with you since when I first came in the game with the Wolf Hunters, right? You embraced us the moment we came into the game, So and it's been nothing but love ever since. And I'm actually still happy that I get to be on your team, dog.
That's right. Thanks, man.
Man, like I'm gonna be honest, me and Sonny still have not figured out how the hell me and him even linked up.
Still don't know. Still don't know.
All of a sudden, me and him are just like running studio sessions together and making song after song after song. One day I was kicking at his house and I asked him, I was like, dude, how the hell did we meet up? Like, who linked us up? Both of us looked back in our phones to try and track down the exact date and what happened.
First thing we got in there is, yo, you want to do a song? All right, boom.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we got a song done.
it just happened. Like, and I'm thankful for that, because if that never happened, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now and be doing Music Meltdown. We wouldn't be, you know, talking about the NFG shit with Boob J. We wouldn't be doing none of that.
Right.
Well, it's been an honor, gentlemen, working with all of you guys. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules to come out here and talk with us and promote the show. It's going to be a banger, August 14th. It's 2 Saturdays away.
2 Saturdays away.
2 Saturdays away, man. Downtown Odeon, Cleveland, Ohio. Make sure.
Ain't you coming back up for that show?
Yes, sir. Hit up any of the bands for tickets and come out and see this banger of a show. All for the troops and the USO. It's going to be a banger, man. Thank you guys for taking the time. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you check out each every artist and stay tuned. It's going to get better, man. For Cole, for Boob, for D, I'm Sonny Von Cleveland. We'll see you guys next time. See ya.
Yeah.